Flappers were girls from the 1920s that wanted to show that they had independence, and they wanted to like be their own person, so they kind of started to rebel. They started wearing bright red lipstick, they started getting bob cuts, they started wearing short dresses, which was bad for their time, and they started smoking and drinking in public, and they also started doing dances.
I'm done with kids. We got John's last day of school tomorrow.
Okay, so a speakeasy is a place, like, it's a bar that's a secretive bar where only certain people could get in, and they would carry beer even though they weren't supposed to. And flappers would, like, go there sometimes and drink with the guys. They'd also smoke in public over there with the guys. And they would dance, do the Charleston, which is a very provocative, or whatever you want to call it, dance.
Not only were there flappers and prohibition going on in the 1920s, but there was also a lot of gangs, and probably the most known gangster would be Al Capone, and he killed so many people. And some of the things the gangsters would do is they would talk to someone and they would say, hey, if you give me money, like a certain amount of money, then I'll protect you. And of course, different gangsters had a different amount of money that they wanted. And even if that person didn't want the protection, or say that they didn't give Al Capone their money, then he would shoot them, and then he'd take their money.
Now me and Tina are going to act out how flappers would act and dress in the 1920s, and what a speakeasy is like, and what they do there, and a performance of the dance, the Charleston. Also, we're going to act out how gangsters were and what they did, and show you a little bit of that. So I like this new drink they've got here. Me too. Very fruity. Maybe we should do a dance or something. We're going to dance to the Charleston. Go. Alright.
And?
Wait. Hold it. You go. 1. Your butt's not. Okay, we're good. Now it's playing. I'm not gonna look at you. You're gonna let us keep coming to your speakeasy, right? Yeah. We will. You're gonna pay us to protect you, right? Okay, yeah. I want $1,000 right now. 25 to 65% every day. Count it. It's all there. All right. Now, if you don't keep paying me, you're gonna get this. Okay? Tell them. I'll blow your brains out. Okay? Okay. Alright. As you've just seen, we just did a scene of where we were in a speakeasy, and we demonstrated on how they would drink and how women would smoke there. And you saw how they dressed, and their hair was short. They wore in their bright red lipstick. We also showed how they did the Charleston, which was a common dance that they would do that was an exotic dance, as they would say in the 1920s. Also, they wore very provocative clothes, and like we showed, I wore shorts, Tina wore a skirt, so
You're not good at it?
back then that would be extremely inappropriate. Also, we showed you the part of being a gangster, and they would tell people that they would, if they kept coming around, they would protect them, no matter if they wanted protection or not, and they would tell them to give them money. And if they didn't give them their money, they would get shot or killed. It doesn't matter. They would hurt them. They would do this to multiple people. They would also do other things if they didn't. It was mostly about money, and some is about speakeasies, like people, like competition with bars and stuff.